Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
and also, do they have bonus structures as well? Because that's really important.
No, not that I know of, at least.
I would, if I were you, I definitely would want to ask about that. If because, like, I would say as a setter, I want to be incentivized to keep performing and do well. So, like, is
Yeah,
there
for
any way that
sure.
we can negotiate a bonus structure on my performance? I would definitely talk about that.
All right, cool.
Um,
What would
and happy
like what
to.
would it normally be, or like what would be something that's standard?
Yeah, so I think first of all, like you can kind of because you're a business, right? Remember, you don't like
Yeah,
yes, you work for the company, but they also work for you, right? So I would basically say, right, well, what are the company goals right now? What are we trying to hit with me working on the account? Once you understand that, then figure out, well, first of all, how many setters are there in the team? What do the setters need to be hitting as far as cash collected to actually hit the goal? And then basically just say, look, I'd like a bonus for each level of cash collected that I produce for you. Right. So if I produce 50K, I'd like a 750 bonus. 100K, I'd like 1.5K. 150, I'd like 2K bonus. Right. That's a typical one that we see quite a lot. So like it just helps you to negotiate things on your terms and actually be rewarded for your performance. And it just means that you can add a little bit extra to your income as well. So definitely something that's pretty solid. And one thing you can do with closers, right, is that once your team gets a bit bigger, is eventually you can, as you get some of the really good leads, you can negotiate with them, and then they can pay you for some of your really hot leads. Because a lot of them,
mm,
if they're really good ones, they'll convert. That's what happened with me at seventh level. So like that's something to think about as well, just so you're stacking all your income in the
definitely.
opportunity. But definitely speak to the offer owner about bonuses and see if Dan's open to it because
I
they're really
will.
good for
Yeah,
setters.
that's yeah. I'll definitely bring that up in my 60-day check-in. I have no clue what's going to happen at this with this launch too. So like for that, I'm assuming I'll make 10%, and that'll be like DM closing over that. So yeah, everything's
Sweet.
just like a work in process. Like I knew this when I was coming on board that it's just like kind of touch and go, like kind of figuring shit out as we go. So, but yeah, I didn't even think about a bonus honestly. So I'll
Hey,
keep
do
that
it.
in
You
mind
got to. It's important that you stack your income as much as possible.
for
But
sure.
also, what's going to help you is in these 60 days, really, show bragging rights, right? Like perform as much as you can, put in the work. And if you become an asset for them in these 60 days, you've got leverage to be able to ask for things like that.